After my recent 1v7 insane AI world records, I decided to start attempting some new really cool challenges with AIs. Today I'll be trying to beat 7 hard AIs with Marines and MEDIVACS only. Now I've already tried a bunch of attempts. Most of the time they kind of look like this. I'm dropping everywhere trying to kill 7 economies and players at once, thinking I'm doing pretty good, and then I get A-moved by a million Ultralisks and die a painful death. After a lot of experimenting, however, I think I might have found the perfect build and strategy to complete this challenge. Let's do it. Alright, here we go. The map is Toxic Slums 1v7 against the hard AI. A way different challenge than my usual AI challenge, 1v7 against Insane. Now we're going to do 1v7 against hard with Marines and MEDIVACS only. Now I'm not going to lie, guys. When I started this, I thought I would get it done in a reasonable time, but I've actually been working at this for quite a while. Like, finding a build that fits for this challenge is incredibly difficult. Obviously, it's very hard to defend early on. Like, there are 7 AIs that are going to be attacking you. But normally, you have access to tanks and liberators, which means the longer the game goes, the more supply you build up, and eventually you're going to find yourself in a pretty good spot, right? Now with Marines, it's completely different. I'm not quite sure if you guys can imagine what the hardest challenge is. I think I already spoiled it a little bit in the intro by showing that little clip. But yeah, at some point, even if you're maxed and you have 7 planetaries, 20 Ultralisk guys, they're gonna cut through it like butter. So it's yeah, it's definitely challenging. You have to win very fast. You need to be very efficient and try to kill them as fast as possible. So the thing I've struggled with the most is kind of trying to find the balance. The best thing that Terran has to offer in these kind of challenges is pretty much the Planetary Fortress. It's gonna help you defend almost anything early on, besides Banelings maybe, but even then you can do some cool target fire, get some repairs done, and then it might actually be alright. But you want to get an early planetary to defend, while at the same time getting enough economy. I also try things such as just staying on one base for a while, getting drops and then expanding, because you would think, can't you just own everyone with one drop? But then your economy is not good enough, you get overwhelmed in the end. So I was really trying to find the balance between that. And I think I found a pretty decent balance. Now the build I'm going to do here is I'm going to go CC first on the low ground. One thing I really enjoy about doing these different AI challenges, by the way, is that all of the level of AIs have different patterns. So for example, against the Insane AI, you need to get a planetary really fast. But I noticed that the hard AI, they kind of stick to their regular attack timings. Even if you put them on any build like I did, they usually attack between 4:30 and 5 minutes. So what I'm kind of doing here is I'm really delaying my planetary on the ramp just so I can get a little bit more economy out, and then hopefully I can put it down on the perfect timing, which is going to be right after these 2 orbitals. Now, I'm probably going to fully wall this off, so I would be smart to transfer a lot of SCVs over. Typically these days, I know for a lot of old school StarCraft players it's different. You would usually just grab a bunch of SCVs and send them there. But at high level play these days, you just rally them one by one to spread the loss of minerals over time. But in this case, since I'm going to go for a full wall off, it's probably smarter to just transfer a bunch of SCVs. Now, I don't want to lose economy before I build my command center. That's why I'm taking it a little bit slow here. This is not going to be a perfect wall off, but I think it's going to be good enough. I'm actually going to take 2 of these guys out of gas for a little bit, because I do have a lot of gas already. How many SCVs should I transfer? I think it should be... Now, I'm going to put a few more, actually. Yeah, I'll go for that. And I'll get a second barracks, because I want to do like kind of like a 2-on-1 style. Get 2 barracks, 1 factory, 1 starport, and go for a really nice drop. And this way, I think the economy balanced out quite well. Now, if I'm completely walled in, I won't have to transfer my SCVs over. I can just build them. And it's actually a very underrated... This sounds really crazy, by the way. This is really only an AI challenge thing. There's a very underrated aspect of having a planetary, which is that it also makes SCVs. And I know it sounds really silly, but normally you could consider defending your bases with stuff like getting fast siege tanks or liberators, right? But I figured out when I did 1v7 against Insane Zerg that the planetary was also good because it's a defense that allows you to make SCVs. So let's say I don't have enough SCVs on my natural, I would still... Actually, I'm going to make the eBay there. It's going to be a little bit late, but it's okay because it's not 4:30. But if I have too few SCVs on my natural, I can make them from this planetary and send them there. Now, like I said, this is probably not a full wall-off, which could be bad. I don't think it matters that much. Is it actually? Oh, it is a full wall off. Okay. I thought I would be able to pass on this left side over here, but it seems like it's closed. Now, there's a few Zerglings here. There's actually a funny thing that the hard AI does as well. Is the first time I was like, oh crap, I'm being attacked. But no, they're just scouting. If you're used to the Insane AI map hacks. So they never scout. But the hard AI and every single other AI that's not insane actually does have to send Zerglings to scout. Now, my marine positioning here is going to be important. I forgot about it for a second, but I'm going to put them here. If you're wondering, isn't your natural too exposed? The thing here is that my main base, this wall off, is a bit closer to them than the natural, so they will attack this first, which is really good. Sometimes, however, a few stray units will walk into the natural, and that's why I need my Marines to be positioned there. I think I'm gonna start my... No, I can't start my +1 yet. I want to get MEDIVACS first. Now I'm also gonna get gases. The factory is pretty much useless at this point, so I could actually use it to scout. Keep in mind, I'm not allowed to make tanks or anything like that. And then I'm going to start my first couple medevacs. And yeah, soon the action is really going to begin, because I'm going to have to keep track of harassing. Oh, let me target this planetary on the Bailings. Oh, I did fail to do it there for a second. Let's get the second clump of Bailings at least. There you go. That's actually massive. Bailings do so much damage to the planetaries. Oh, he did actually get on top of those SCVs. I do want to repair the eBay and the planetaries. I want to keep my wall intact. I have 48 SCVs, which is pretty decent. I think I want a few more, and that's going to be about it, okay? Ooh, I actually didn't want to send those. I just need to make sure to target the Banes, and then I think it should be okay. I'm being a little bit greedy here by not sending too many SCVs, but keep in mind what I said. I do want to snowball a little bit, and I think... Oh my god, is it barely... I think it's barely going to survive. It's super close, but it's barely going to survive. Okay, we're getting a little bit lucky here, guys. Not going to lie. That was very, very fortunate, but obviously I'm happy with it. And now the action is over for now. I'm going to start dropping. Try to get this resaturated. I need to get a second eBay. Upgrades are very important here. Now, what I'm happy about is that I killed a lot of different AIs, their units, which means that this guy might actually not have anything to defend. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure I killed this guy's roach army, so this might be an easy base to kill. I'm just going to keep repairing this slowly, actually. Oh, I misjudged that situation a little bit. Ooh, that is a rough start, guys. Losing that many Marines early on. I mean, I really still think my build is good, and I might be able to recover from that, but that is actually rather painful. I even saw the baiting nest, but I saw the roach warren first, so I just thought, like, okay, this guy is clearly just going to be making roaches here. I'm just going to do as much harassment as I can. Keep in mind, it is 7 players. I need to kill as much eco at all times as possible. I can really not allow myself to get complacent. Now, sadly, I didn't have enough Marines for this drop here. I'm going to go back in now. At some point, I'm going to start adding planetaries to the front, just for the later game. Like, as you guys could see, the roaches and stuff are relatively defendable, but when they start coming with Hydralisk and Mutalisk and freaking Ultras, even worse, then it's going to get a little bit tougher. And one thing I definitely learned to exploit was attacking on the low ground. Like this kind of stuff. I mean, I need a few more Marines to do that, but that kind of stuff is really good. We targeted those Bailings there, which is really nice. And it seems like we are getting our first victim down here, which is perfect. I mean, he doesn't have a natural, I think. I'm definitely mismanaging the SCVs a little bit, but that's okay. And now my combat shield's finished. My rally is intact. I actually was forgetting to rally my Marines here for a decent amount of time, which is a little bit rough. Maybe I can get in a perfect position here. Looks like he has a few Bailings. That's going to be annoying. He does have a spine crawler there, but that's okay. Keep in mind what I said, that I'm kind of in a rush. Like, I definitely want to finish the games as fast as possible to not let go to Ultralisk. So even if I have to lose a medevac here and there, I'm actually pretty okay with it. I've lost a few more drops than I would have liked so far, though, so that's unfortunate. I'm trying to keep track of all my drops, but it's actually surprisingly hard at this point already. Doing commentary and dropping 4 places at once. Yeah, I guess it's only getting harder and harder, so I might as well use this time to warm up. Gonna build an armory there. Get a repair on that planetary going. Does seem like I have 2 bases pretty much held hostage completely, which is really nice. And now we're gonna send a couple more reinforcements. I think it would be smart for me to keep a decent amount of my army together. That Bailing's probably gonna blow up on 1 Marine, which is really nice. Oh, that army looks big, doesn't it? Try to get into that guy's main base then. There we go, kill this lair. And I really want to keep it going. I think my tempo is a little bit too slow right now. And this is actually something I learned from the insane AI challenges. At this point, I should probably only launch depots to save the money, basically. Because I'm gonna max out at some point, at least I hope I will, right? And then I wish I saved money on 7 depots, right? Especially if I start mining out. Let me kill these spine crawlers as well. Maybe some perfect micro can save me some Marines. There we go. Doing some damage. Oh, that spore just finished, I think, because I wasn't being attacked earlier. Doesn't look like there's a decent army gathering in front of my base. Let's try to... I guess I might as well... I'm not sure if I should wipe him out entirely or if I should be going for the next base. That's actually a relatively hard decision. It seems like they're all being baited in to attack, and I'm killing a lot of free units for it, which is fantastic. Like, all these Hydras and Mutalisk would be annoying if they were to be in a clump. I did just see a couple Infestors there, guys. That's very worrisome. Infestors, one of the scariest things you can find. I think I should go across the map. There's also these gold bases in the middle. I definitely do not want them to have any of the gold bases. All right, this is a little bit... or a few too many units. I want to be running away from that. Oh, one rule I forgot to tell for all my AI challenges, by the way, unless I say it differently, I'm not allowed to take the island. So this base in the bottom right, that's inaccessible by ground, so I'm not going to take it. Just because then you can kind of win, because the AI just really suck against islands. They don't really know what to do, and I think that's kind of a lame way to win, so I'm not going to do that. Oh, okay, wow, I'm actually surprised I managed to dodge that fungal for the most part. That looked like I was going to get absolutely annihilated. Really good fungals by the AI here. I guess I'll just retreat a little bit, try to kill this base instead. My supply is worryingly low, I have to say. I'm getting a few more drops. I do think it would be beneficial for me to go across the map and start killing bases on the other side. Right now, there's too many AIs that have their base intact. Oh, please get your boost. Please. Oh, no, I can't believe that died. That's unfortunate. But yeah, there's too many AIs that have their base completely intact. And that would be a problem later on. It's already 10 minutes in the game. Yeah, you can see the hive is already finished for some of these guys. That's a greater spire morphing. And I'm afraid we might have been a little bit too slow on this one. Try to get these. Oh no, he's actually targeting the medevac. What is this freaking Sero level targeting? You know, me and my friends actually have a little bit of a joke going on that the AIs are better than like Sero at spellcasting, because sometimes what they do is as soon as they see a clump, they don't hesitate, they fungal you instantly. Like legit, their spellcasting is freaking insane. Zerg AI spellcasting needs to be nerfed, guys. It's crazy. Now I'm killing a bunch of bases. There's, I think, pretty much 2 people I haven't really touched yet. Let's see, he's not being helped, which is really good news for us. This guy is also going down here, which is nice. I do think the people on top are also pretty much untouched. I mean, I did go there to harass them. I don't think it was really particularly successful, though. I'm actually gonna ignore this base for now and go for the next base here. I think it would be smart. I can't believe that one Hydra that just spawned killed my freaking army. That was very, very unfortunate. It seems like we're doing well. I think they also have the corner base. I don't know how. They do usually take that one. I guess they drop drones with an overlord and try to take it, which is it's pretty funny, honestly. They're pretty cool. I'm starting to run out of money here, guys. That's unfortunate. Though I guess I can take one of those new bases. Let me kill that engineering base. Is it worth it for me at this point to go for 3-3? The answer is probably. Like, it is going to be a game of efficiency after all. Okay, is it this one? No, this one is not quite dead yet. Seems like one of the other AIs might be dead. One of the ones at the top here. Now, how many spores were there? I didn't quite see it before. Try to get a drop in there. Man, these random spore crawlers are like the biggest challenge of this entire thing, I feel like, besides the Ultralisk, because these spores are actually just owning me right now. Let's try to take this base down. I'm just gonna stay in range of the hatchery without trying to finish him off per se, because that seems to be what's getting me poor trades. Oh, that's a pretty big army. Don't want to have anything to do with that, really. Should have a few more units available. Let's try to drop this base. Oh no, there's the Ultralisk, guys. Oh, I'm really not happy seeing that. I really wish I could have ended this before Ultralisk even came out. Now, this looks like a really good trade. We can get all the Hydras. Look at the roaches have very short range. So the roaches are attacking very inefficiently here. Oh, this is perfect. He also only has 1-1 against my 2-2, which is beautiful. Let's try to kill this base in the bottom here. Yeah, this base is now going to be denied, which is really nice for us. Please stop killing my freaking MEDIVACS 4 crawler. I even got lost a little bit. Pure rage, guys. Blind rage is what's annoying me about these spore crawlers right now. Oh, that is more Ultralisk than I wanted to see. I'm really glad I started my 3-3, by the way. Because without 3-3, I would never be able to kill the Ultras. But the problem with Ultras is mostly that they have an incredible amount of armor. So Marines just don't do damage against them. This game, I actually decided to not commit to getting extra planetaries, just because I felt like the game wasn't going that well for me. I needed to get a little bit more done. Now this is getting mined out, so I'm going to take the next base. Don't think I really had money to make an extra CC, but this is a nice Terran benefit, I suppose, that you can just fly your command center once your base is mined out. Now, how many bases are truly alive still? It seems like it's about 4, judging from the minimap. There's also a few bases in the middle. Oh, maybe this base is taken, actually. Ah, crap. I kind of was hoping that he would have moved away already. Now, luckily, the medevac with the least amount of units... Why is there a queen there? Okay, fascinating. Luckily, the medevac with the least amount of units in it died. Can I kill these Ultras? Oh, nice. They don't have the armor upgrade. You can see that so fast. I mean, I hope they never get it. Maybe he's just absolutely poor. But yeah, those definitely didn't have the armor upgrades. Maybe I can bait an easy fight here. Well, he does have fungals. Do I have enough healing for the fungals? Maybe if I split really well. I think this base down, this base down. Is there another base on the outside? It doesn't look like it. Maybe I can take a really favorable trade on the ramp. Now, this trade already looks quite good. I think I got a lot of the Hydras. Just, yeah, he does actually have the base on the inside. Ah, they killed the rocks. That's how they did it. Okay. I was wondering. I thought they actually dropped there. Yeah, here they actually did drop an Overlord, right, to kill that. Let me just send two Marines to take care of that. I have so many random Marines everywhere that is just absolutely bruised. I'm going to take another base as well. If you look at my economy, it does look absolutely tragic. Maybe I should have, you know, expanded a little bit faster here. You guys can stay there. Trying to deny every base as well as I can right now. Now, what can I do with... There's also... this is actually very annoying, by the way. These changelings, they just click them on my Marines, and then I don't even know which ones are mine anymore. It's like my entire army is being infiltrated. Oh, I thought I flew that. I guess it's because... yeah, because the base was there. I tried to land it, but I guess it didn't move over. Now, this base is also semi-mined out, which is annoying. Okay, I think 3 AI... Oh, those are actually my Marines. You saw how paranoid I was getting? I tried to kill my own Marines. That's unbelievable. Sorry, guys. Won't do it again. So the big army is over here. Oh, he actually doesn't have the upgrade. That is so nice. I need to be super careful for the fungals, though. I need to split away from the fungals at all times. You see, okay, the splitting is going pretty decent. He's out of fungals now. Maybe I can bait him into a free trade. If I can just kite forever without him attacking my planetary. Because these would kill my planetary pretty easy. But if I can just get free trades like this, maybe that's exactly what I need. Let's see, is there a fungal? Oh, there's actually no fungal on these guys. There's going to be the infestors going down, which is super nice for us. Oh, there's another base there that I really need to take care of as well. There's also another base in the middle, it seems like. Let's kill it with this squad of units. There we go, that is a changeling. I think there were 2 more Ultralisks. I'm not quite sure where they went, but I'm really positive that I saw 2 more Ultralisks that kind of just backed off. Okay, so he's just over here. I mean, if I can keep getting these free trades like I have been getting, then we're going to be completely fine. With the Hydras chasing, it might be difficult. Look at this changeling blocking my army, I swear. Oh, maybe the Ultralisk is behind. I can target some Hydras for free. There we go. I got a few more Marines on the way as well. There's a lot of action going on the top of the map. I don't even know if this is good action for me or not. But I mean, as long as I kill this Ultralisk, I think we're going to be good. That seems to be the last Ultra on the map, I believe. Oh, never mind. There's right another one there. Dude, I really wonder if they only get the Ultralisk armor upgrade if they are rich or something, because I've definitely played against it before, but now it doesn't seem like they're gonna get it at all. There's another Ultralisk here. Let's do some splits. So it only attacks 1 Marine at a time. There we go. There's a hatchery being killed there. This hatchery is also going down, which is really nice. Trying to make sure I kill all the Hydras. Now, this Zerg seems to be very killable. Maybe I should just kill the Ultralisk Cavern, actually. That would probably be very beneficial to me. Now, I'm not quite sure what the Zergs on the left have left, but it's probably not that much. Let's just make sure I kill the drones by standing here. That's going to be really nice for us. Okay, there's another AI surrendered. It's not this one. That's actually the hard part. I like to play, for some reason, I'm sorry, there must be some people that's annoyed at this. I like to play with all the enemy colors on because I feel like they're all my enemy. I don't want to see them as, you know, yellow and green and purple or whatever. Maybe for now it would be useful. Okay, so we have purple and pink and orange left, it seems like. Is that correct? Oh, it's actually just purple. Oh, wait, we're actually... I thought this Zerg was also alive. Has this Zerg surrendered the game? No, that can't be, right? Because he's still mining. Is that a bug? Actually, not quite sure what this is. Now, there's no more bases in the middle, it seems like, which is really nice. I guess I can leave some Marines on patrol. So, if there are bases being taken, then I would be able to kill them. Now, I do have a massive amount of Marines, and it does seem like this is going to be the death push, and that's beautiful. I think it wasn't a perfect game by me, but this new build I figured out with the planetary timing and the double eBay and stuff just seems to do wonders for me. And for you guys, of course, if you enjoyed this challenge, make sure to suggest me what else you would see. I was thinking about trying to do, and this is probably even harder than this, by the way. I was trying to do... or I was thinking about doing 1v7 against the elite with only factory units, for example. But yeah, any ideas you guys have would be very welcome. There's another base over there. And yeah, I knew it. He's not actually dead. We got freaking scammed. Or did I just... Ah, the color is just so similar. Look at that. I thought the Zerg was crossed out, and there we go. We have actually done it. That is beautiful. Units lost. I lost more than I wanted to be honest. I really thought I could do this with less than 10k units lost, but it was just not quite everywhere. But you guys can imagine... trying to kill 5 bases at the same time while talking to you guys non-stop is pretty difficult. But yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave suggestions in the comments if you want to see another challenge like this. Make sure to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all for the next one. Adios.